Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Believe you can hear me loud and clear. How are you doing today? How has been trading this week? Good to have you in today's live stream. Good to have you. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please drop a comment. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Drop a comment if you can hear me. Drop a comment if you can hear me loud and clear. If you can hear me, drop a comment. Also confirm you can see my screen. Confirm you can see my screen. I'd like to know your game plan for CPI data. What's your game plan for CPI data? Drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. Which pair are you considering trading? Which pair are you considering trading? Let me know in the comment section. Let's look at that together. Let's analyze the pair together. Drop it in the comment section. Which pair are you considering trading? Which pair are you considering trading? Clement, good afternoon. How are you doing? Tell me, which pair are you considering trading? Which pair are you considering trading? CPI is dropping in the next 28 minutes. CPI is dropping. What is your plan? What is your game plan? You should have a plan for CPI data. What's your plan? What's your plan? What's your plan? I'd like to know your plan. 230. To be released by 230. So the previous data was 0.2%. The forecast is 0.3%. That's for core CPI MM. Then for CPI MM, the previous data was 0.4%, and the forecast is 0.3%. And CPI, that's Consumer Price Index. CPI is the abbreviation for Consumer Price Index. Then you have CPI YY, 2.9%, and the forecast is 2.9%. So on CPI YY, they are not expecting any increase, okay? And also for CPI MM, they are expecting a decrease. They expect that the value drops, okay? Then for core CPI MM, they expect the value to increase, okay? So we're actually waiting for the actual data. But let's see what's the difference between this CPI MM and Y. Let's confirm that. You go to detail. So change in the price of goods and services purchased by consumers, including food and energy. This is released monthly, about 16 days after month ends. This is released monthly. That is about 16 days after the month ends. Let's see others. MM. Mr. Coyote, which pair? You guys, I want to know which pair. What is your plan? Which pair are you considering trading? Drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. Or you don't have a plan to trade CPI. What's your game plan? What's your game plan? Which pair do you want us to analyze? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, GU gold, USD, JPY. Okay, let's look at GU. Let's look at GU. My technical bias for GU is sell. My technical bias for GU is sell. So I'm expecting the data, the USD data to be positive. I'm expecting CPI to be positive. For me to sell GBP USD, CPI data should be positive. Okay, my technical outlook for GBP USD is bearish. So if the data comes out positive for CPI, if it's positive for the dollar, I would consider selling GBP USD. Okay. So I'm looking for opportunity to sell GBP USD. That is if the data comes out positive for the dollar. But if it comes out negative, I would expect that the buy side liquidity gets cleared. I would expect the buy side liquidity gets cleared before going bearish. I hope you're getting me. I would expect price to clear the liquidity residing at this previous high if the data comes out negative before selling GBP USD. But if it comes out positive, I would consider selling if it is below this low. Okay, if it is positive, I will be considering selling below this level. If it is negative, I would expect price to clear the liquidity residing at this previous high before selling GBP USD. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Let's look at gold. Let's look at gold. Gold. Gold has been bearish, right? Gold has been bearish. Okay. So this is a bearish reversal pattern on gold. Yesterday candle closed as a shooting star. It closed as a shooting star, and as you can see, since the market opened, gold has been bearish. Gold has been bearish. During the weekend session, the session we had on Saturday, or was it on Sunday, I told you guys, don't buy gold now. Wait for a reversal. Wait for a reversal. So if the data comes out positive for dollar, if the data comes out positive for the dollar, expect bearish move on gold. Technically, it is bearish. You can see that. Yesterday candle closed as a shooting star. That tells you that gold is bearish. There's a high probability that gold will sell, considering how yesterday candle closed. Can you see that? So, like I said, wait for a reversal. Wait for price to pull back to a discount area before you buy gold. Unless you have a buy trade on gold already. Unless you have a trade on gold, buy. Then you can still hold the trade. But if you don't have a buy trade on gold, you should be considering selling gold. That is if the data comes out positive for the dollar. Consider selling gold. Consider selling gold. But looking at gold at the moment is a little bit high. Is a little bit high. Selling from the current market price, let's see. From this point, your stop loss should be at this level. That's 588 pips. The risk is very high. The risk is very high. Okay, it is very high. So let's go down to 4 hour. So you can see this fair value gap that was created. If the data comes negative for the dollar, if it is negative, wait for price to pull back and fill this fair value gap. Wait for price to pull back and fill this fair value gap. If you want to trade gold, wait for price to pull back, fill this fair value gap before you sell gold. If the data comes out negative, wait for price to pull back to fill this fair value gap before you sell gold. Don't sell gold from the current market price. If you sell from the current market price, the risk will be too high. The risk will be too high. Even if you decide to set your stop loss few pips above this fair value gap. If you decide to set your stop loss few pips above this value gap, you'll still be taking a risk of close to 300 and something pips. 300 and something pips. The risk is still very high. It's still very high. Okay, so that's my take on gold. I hope that is clear. If the data comes out positive, expect bearish move on gold. Okay, now before you sell, patiently wait for price to pull back to fill this fair value gap, whether the data comes out positive or negative for the dollar. Wait for a pullback. That is my advice. Wait for price to pull back to this area before you, to this fair value gap, before you sell gold. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. That's my take on gold. Then USDJPY. 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 Okay. Okay, so USDJPY, you can see price has been in a range on USDJPY. Price in a range since the market opened, you can see. So it has created buy side liquidity and also sell side liquidity. These are traps. These are not traps. You can see a lot of retail traders have executed sell. Most retail traders have executed buy. And where would they have their stop losses? Stop losses is deciding at these highs. Stop losses is deciding at these lows. So there's a high probability that you're going to clear both side liquidity, both buy side and sell side liquidity. Okay, well let's look at the daily time frame, or let's start with the weekly time frame. So you can see since the market opened this week, you can see that USDJPY has been bullish. You can see USDJPY has been bullish. Now look at what you can see on the weekly time frame. See this on the weekly time frame. You can see this pullback was to fill this fair value gap that was created here. Can you see it? This pullback, this retracement you saw here, this bearish retracement was to fill this fair value gap. This fair value gap has been filled. You can see what played out after price filled the fair value gap. You can see strong rejection after filling the fair value gap. Go to daily, you see it clearly. You see the pattern that formed after price filled that fair value gap. You can see the pattern. Strong indication that the trend was about to change from bearish to bullish, because what we have here is a doji candle. It's a doji candle, and the next candle closed bullish. This is a confirmation that demand is higher than supply. It's a confirmation that the demand for USDJPY is higher than its supply, and you can see the reason why USDJPY has been bullish. Now, going by what we have here, USDJPY is bullish. USDJPY is bullish, but you should wait for retracement. USDJPY is likely going to pull back to test this fair value gap. It's likely going to pull back to fill this fair value gap that was created here. You can see it's likely going to pull back. Also, if you go back here, you will see that this place was a resistance, which became a support. Can you see that? So there was a breakout from this resistance. And for those of you who know how to who trade with what's it called, break and retest, you know when a resistance is broken, price pulls back to test that resistance level, which has become a support, before it continues with its bullish movement. So that's my expectation on USDJPY. Price should pull back, okay, to this area before you go bullish. USDJPY is likely going to fill this fair value gap. USDJPY is likely going to come and fill this. You can see this fair value gap. USDJPY is likely going to fill this week. But before it fills this gap, it's going to come fill this fair value gap. This is internal fair value gap, internal liquidity before it goes fill external liquidity. This is external liquidity. This previous highs, this fair value gaps, this liquidity void, those are external liquidity. So it wants to fill the internal liquidity before filling external liquidity. That's my take on USDJPY. This week, look for buy. Look for buy. If the data comes out positive for dollar, that is a buy. But wait for a retracement. Wait for retracement before you buy. I hope that is clear. Wait for retracement before you buy. Is that clear? Is that clear? Let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD. Euro USD is positively correlated with GBP USD. So if we are considering selling Euro USD, sorry, GBP USD, then we should be looking for sell opportunity on Euro USD. And I think Euro USD is set for sell. I think Euro USD is set for sell. I think it is set for sell. But let's wait for CPI data Let's wait. So this is Euro USD. You can see we had the resistance here. The price had not tested that level, but if you go back here, we also had the resistance here. Okay, so price is currently at a resistance zone. You can see it's a resistance zone. Can you see that? It's a resistance zone. But let's see what we have on 4 hour. Let's see what we have on 4 hour. Okay, so 4 hour is, you can see this candle is likely going to close as a shooting star. It's likely going to close as a shooting star after liquidity residing at this previous high. You can see the liquidity residing at this previous high. You can see it was cleared. This was yesterday high. This was yesterday high. So what they did today was to liquidity residing. You would agree with me that most retail traders would have executed sell after the formation of this candlestick, doji, spinning top. A lot of retail traders would have executed sell. And where would they have their stop loss? Their stop loss will be residing at this previous high. So what they've done today is to clear the liquidity. All the stop losses here has been cleared. Okay, so let's go to 1 hour. Let's go to 1 hour. Okay, so this is 1 hour. You can see doji, and the next candle is bearish. This is a bearish reversal pattern. Can you see that? This is what? A bearish reversal pattern. This is a bearish reversal pattern. Now let's see if a fair value gap was created. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, this is 15 minutes. 15 minutes. We had a fair value gap here. We had a fair value gap here, and price has filled that gap. Okay, so the most recent fair value gap on EU will be this. It will be this. Okay, that is if this candle closes bearish. This candle will close by 230. This candle will close by 230. If it closes, this will not be the most recent fair value gap. So before you sell EU, wait for price to pull back to fill this fair value gap or this fair value gap. Before you sell EU, wait for price to fill this fair value gap or this fair value gap. They could also clear the liquidity. They might want to clear the liquidity residing at this previous high. So my advice, if you consider trading EU, please wait for price to pull back to fill this fair value gap or this fair value gap. Now, you don't have to trade all the instruments. I know many of you don't have much capital on your accounts. You don't have to trade all the instruments. These pairs, they are positively correlated. Like I said, GBP USD is correlated with Euro USD, correlated with gold. Okay? Correlated, they are positively correlated. So you either trade GBP USD, Euro USD, or you trade gold. You don't have to trade the three pairs. You need to apply good risk and money management. Unless you have capital that you can trade everything. But if you don't have up to $1,000, you shouldn't trade all. Just trade one. Because if you execute trade on all if you lose on one, there's a high probability you will lose on others. So just focus on one. Focus on one. If it is GBP USD you want to trade GBP USD. If it is Euro USD you want to trade Euro USD. If it is USD JPY you want to trade USD JPY. I hope that is clear. 11 more minutes to go. 11 more minutes to go. 11 more minutes to go. Any question? Any question? Any question? If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. I believe you guys can still hear me. Are you still here? Are you still here? Are you still here? Mr. Clement, Mr. Kayode, you have any question? Drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. should expect high volatility. We should expect high volatility, high volatility. High volatility is expected. Please apply good risk and money management. Apply good risk and money management. Apply good risk and money management. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, Mr. Joseph, how are you doing? How are you doing? You're just joining? You're just joining? All right, all right. We've analyzed GU, we've analyzed gold, we've analyzed UJ, we've analyzed bearish on GU, bearish on EU, bearish on gold, and bullish on USJPY. You're welcome, you're welcome. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. I'm optimistic. I'm so optimistic that I'm going to cash out CPI. CPI is going to pay. If it doesn't pay today, it will pay tomorrow. It's going to pay. It's going to pay. My focus is on GU. My focus is on GU. My focus is on GU. And if I sell GU, if I take a sell on GU, I would expect price to come and clear the liquidity residing at this low. This will be my first target for GU, and this will be my second target for GU. This will be my first target. This will be my second target for GU. Okay. I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic that GU is gonna sell. It's gonna sell. I can't wait. 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes. You can see my target for GU. This is my target for GU. This is my first target for GU. This is my first target for GU. The low I just identified. The low of this week so far. And this is the low for the week so far, I think. This is the low so far for the week, right? Yeah. This is the low for the week so far. So this will be my target. This will be my first target. First target. That is above 100 pips. Am I right? Close to 100 pips. 100 pips. So my risk on this trade should be between 50 and 60 pips. 50, 60 pips. But I want to see price pull back and fill these fair value gaps. That's my expectation. Okay, it's likely going to clear this liquidity. The liquidity residing at this previous high. You can see price has been in a range since the market opened. It has been in a range. It's created buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity. And since my buyers is sell, I would want to see price clear the liquidity residing, the buy side liquidity. There's a high probability they would clear buy side liquidity before going bearish. There's a high probability they will clear buy side liquidity before going bearish. Please give this stream a thumbs up if you're getting value. Give it a thumbs up if you're getting value. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up if you're getting value from this stream. If you're yet to subscribe, if this is your first time, first I want to appreciate you for joining the class. Do subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come online, you get notified by YouTube. Do subscribe to the channel. Four more minutes to go. 4 more minutes to go. 4 more minutes to go. CPI will be dropped in few minutes. 3 more minutes to go. 3 more minutes to go. Four more minutes to go. Few minutes, guys. Guys, be patient. Please be patient. Be patient, be patient. Don't jump in. Just be patient. Follow your trading plan. Follow the Don't just jump in and start selling or buying. Be patient. Be patient. Few seconds. 36 seconds to go. 36 seconds to go. Don't let them use your stop loss as liquidity. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. If you don't see your setup, don't trade. If you don't see your setup, don't trade. If you don't see your setup, don't trade. Don't trade. Wow, positive, 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 positive. You can see, ooh, positive. Wow, it has done over how many pips now? 70. Patience, please. Don't jump in. Patience, patience, don't jump in. Patience, don't jump in. You can see that almost 80 pips in less than 1 minute. In less than 1 minute. Patience, patience, patience. Patience, patience, patience. You can see patience, patience. Don't jump in. Don't jump in. If you jump in now, the risk you'll be taking will be too high. Patience, patience, patience. Patience, guys. A few minutes, guys. A few minutes. Patience, patience, patience. Patience, patience, patience. Don't let them use your SL as liquidity. Patience, patience, patience. It will pull back. If it doesn't pull back, let it go. You can see UJ. If it doesn't pull back, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. If it does not pull back, let it go. It's about 90 pips in less than 5 minutes. Let it go if it doesn't pull back. Patience. Wait for a pullback. Wait for a pullback before you jump in. Wait for pullback before you sell. Wait for pullback. Wait for pullback. Patiently wait for a pullback, man. This is let's see what's happening on DXY. Let's see what's happening on DXY. Whoa, whoa, can you see that? See the huge gap on DXY. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Patience, 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 guys. Patience. Patience, patience. Wow. Patience, patience. So guys, that will be all for this session. You know what to do. Like I said, wait for pullback before you take any trade. Wait for pullback. Okay, wait for pullback. So for example, GU now has created a huge fair value gap. You should wait for price to pull back. I personally would wait for price to pull back to this area. This area. I would wait for price to pull back. Okay. I'll wait for price to pull back to this area before I would go bearish on G. Price needs to pull back. If it doesn't pull back, that would be a missed opportunity. That would be a missed opportunity. If it doesn't pull back, that would be a missed opportunity. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That's my take on G. Wait for a pullback. Okay, guys, that will be all for this session. Okay, you know what to do. You know what to do. I wish you guys a profitable trading day. Bye for now, guys. Bye. Bye for now. Bye for now. Bye for now, guys.